Hi, I'm going to show you today how to make this really simple fondant rose. I'll show you that. This is an easy go-to fondant rose to make. You don't need any tools or minimal amount of tools anyway. So I've coloured that fondant and it's the fondant I'm going to be using. And I've used the Sugar Flare Magenta, as you can see inside. It's a really lovely, I've only used a little bit to get this pinkish purpley colour, but it's actually a really nice dark colour. So the darker you want to make it, the more you use. But this has turned out a really nice purple. So just knead all that together. And the trick to these flowers is one simple thing, and that is food wrap. So what we're going to do, and I can find the end, I've just used this and I didn't want to waste it. I'm just going to stretch this out. Just smooth that onto your surface. And you're going to make you're going to pinch 4 amounts of this. So 1, 2, try and make them roughly the same size, but it's not the end of the world if they're not. 3, and then the 4th one that you pinch, you want to roll and then into a sausage. So it's just a sausage shape. Then we take the cling film, food wrap, pull it back over pores and the sausage. And then we want to press down, but only on 3 sides of each one of the ball. So this is to make the petals. So you're only pressing down on 3 sides and you're smoothing that out to make the edge of your petal. So again, pressing down on 3 sides. You can move around a bit, but you'll get the hang of it. Again, and you do the same on this sausage one, but you just press down on the end, along the top, and then the end again. So it's the same principle. And then again on the last one. Okay, so when you think that you have a thin enough petal on that edge, and then 4 ready. Okay, so we take our long sausage one, so if you can see, it's thinner on that edge and quite thick on that side. And we need to start curling to start the spiral of the rosebud. When you get to that part at the end, you want to take another piece, lay it on, and curl that in. And you continue with the other pieces. So the thickness that you created for yourself is actually making the bottom of the rosebud, and that's what's giving these petals the opportunity to come further out. Now at this point you can think, is that going to be a big enough rosebud for what I want? If you wanted to have another couple of petals maybe, or 2 or 3 petals, let's do another 3. You do exactly the same. Make that rose there for a second. Again, bring over your cling film. And flatten the 3 sides. Just keep using the same method, really simple. Don't worry about any imperfections. No flowers exactly the same. So we've got our 3 more petals. Let's bring our flower back in. So what we need to do is tuck one underneath there. So let's just loosen that off. Tuck another petal in. And another. And another. And at this stage we can see if we've got the kind of size flower that we're looking for. I just secure them just by taking it around in my hand to keep them on. So the next thing we need to do, I'll just grab it from the side, is use our Dresden tool. So what we want to do is just loosen some of these petals off, because as you can see they're quite close together. So let's just loosen some of those off, bring out those petals. I normally leave the centre one because in a flower then the centre would be a little tighter curled, so I'll just leave that one as it is. And then what I normally do with each petal is pinch the sides. And that just brings it out. It's a little harder to get that one in there, but just give it a little tweak. So there's your flower. It's quite a simple one to do. It's not as detailed as some flowers that you can do, but if you were doing something quick, maybe a smaller one for on a cupcake, one just to place on the side of a cake somewhere in the design, it is a really nice simple one. You can either, if you wanted something closer to the cake, you could always get these and just take that section off, so you can have something, if you were putting it on the side of a cake, easily that can go on the side there. Alternatively, if you wanted to, if you needed some direction on it, you can always put a bit of an angle on it so that that would press maybe at the bottom of a cake, but you're still wanting it to angle up. Okay, so there's your simple fondant flower. Thanks for watching.